The next one, na Korea. Korean War. I believe now the one, now why we get North and South today. We need to talk about the other people waiting for North, and the people waiting for South. Now we need to talk about, let's stay away from those people in the North. Make me stay away from those people waiting for North, I beg, I don't want trouble. Those people, they are too much. I'm not talking anything, but let's focus on the South, you know. After the Korean War, you know, obviously, no war were they beautiful. I gave an example of the one, make we they see the one we would they see now. The Russia and Ukraine own, right? Russian and Ukraine war. Every day we they see pictures. Even our Igbo oh my God, you can't even make this shit up. Our Igbo brothers there, some there for Ukraine, some there for Russia. You can't make this shit up. Some of our Igbo brothers, they enlisted in the Ukrainian army. Some other ones go and enlist for Russian army. Our brothers now, they fight themselves. You cannot make this shit up, man. Igbo. But that's not what we're talking about, right? That's not what we're talking about. I'm just using that as an example. Every day you hear say, this drone strike, don't scatter this building. You know how much it take build that building? Oh, this drone strike, don't scatter this airport. You know how much it take build that airport? This drone strike, don't scatter this refinery. You know how much it take scatter that refinery, build that refinery? One drone where them buy 2 naira, go spoil them. That is what war is about. War is ugly. Nobody wants it. War is ugly. Nobody wants it. If you find peace, and continue to move. But if for some reason your ego no let you enter the war, after the war, do not focus on it. Like these people, like South Korea, like Germany, like Japan. Right? Right? Korea no get oil. They know that, I don't know if they get oil, but at least no be oil where we take know them. Korea no get oil. Massive investment in education. Again, make una they listen. All of them, education they inside. Massive investment in education. You have to invest in education. This is where Southeast leaders need to do better. Massive, again, that's why I say that Igbo boy, it's a great idea, it's a great innovation. However, it needs to be enhanced. It needs to be enhanced. Make it no be from primary school. Make those children go secondary school at least, finish secondary school. Even if they no finish, make them at least get JS3 safe. Make it no be from primary school. At least JS3, you don't solve LCM, you don't solve some quadratic equation. You know, you don't solve some, which other maths than they solve for that junior secondary. You don't solve at least LCM, HCF, you know, board mass. You don't solve board mass. You don't do quadratic equation. You don't find X. You don't find X and Y, you know. You don't find X and Y. That will help open their brain a little bit, you know. Igbo boy is good, but make we they invest in this education and then put a potential for, you know, if not free, at least subsidized vocation. I've said this a few times now. Subsidized vocational education, so that they will be incentivized to go, right? To go and get a skill. At least have an option to go do Igbo boy or to go put their own future for their own hands. You know, there will be an option. There will be an option. Massive investment in education. Export-driven industrialization. Partnership between government and private businesses. We don't see this in the Southeast. Especially this partnership between government and private businesses. We don't see it. Shout out to Alex Oti. Shout out to Alex Oti. I would never stop shouting out that guy. Even though I disagree with him on one side, but I would never stop shouting him out. As you only had him speak that thing for you, but I don't forget him. You know, and if person do well, you know, so shout out to Alex Oti. Shout out to Alex Oti. The Abia state government is currently partnering with private businesses to power Abia state 24 hours. So shout out to him on that. But that's something we should see all around, not just in Abia state. We should see it all around. All around, in Imo state, in Ebonyi state, in Enugu state, in Anambra state. That's what we should see. And education. education, education, education. It's sad that all these our leaders, most of them, their children, they put a lot of money into their children to be educated. Most of their children were educated abroad. But the common people waiting for Nigeria, you know, fit even invest for education, make people they go school. Better school, quality education. Quality education. It's a shame. Korea, South Korea, their greatest resource, no be natural resource. It's not natural oil. It's not oil. It's not gas. It's not steel. It's not steel. It's not iron ore. It's not lithium. It's not lithium. It's not bitumen. Is it found naturally? I believe. It's not bitumen. It's not coal. It's not whatever natural. It's not gold. It's not diamond. Educated people. People who get sense. People who they smart. People who they think, they innovate things. That is their greatest resource. South Korea. Human capital can be more valuable than any natural resource. Now, we follow the lack for Igbo, you know. And for us to always think that we are all, to always say, oh, we are the smartest people in the world. We are this one people in the world. How is our education? How is our education in the Southeast? There needs to be more. More needs to be done, you know. And shout out to Obi on this one. Obi invested. Obi invested a lot in education. In the nursing program in Anambra State at the time, even in the secondary education in Anambra State at the time, he did a lot of investments in that area. So shout out to him on that one.